I just picked up my brand new oil-free air compressor, and what will I be using that for? Well, I'm about to start to use an airbrush for some of my paint work, and instead of getting one of those airbrush specific compressors that you can only use for airbrushes, I thought I would get me one that has a little bit wider range of use. That's why I got this one. Now, I haven't even started yet, so I thought I would share this moment with you and give you a walkthrough of the setup, and I will also do a noise test. So let's get started. The compressor has a low noise 750 watt engine, and it's claimed to do only 48 decibels, which is very low. I'll run a check later and we'll see what it can do. The tank is 30 liters and it has a capacity of 8 bar. The working airflow is 165 liters per minute and it weighs about 23 kilos, which makes it fairly portable. It has 2 gauges. This one is for the tank and this one is for the outlet. To put it simple, the tank pressure is how much air you have in the tank, and the outlet is the working pressure that your tool will be fed. The outlet pressure is adjusted through this knob here, and the higher outlet pressure you need or use, the faster the pressure in the tank will descend and the sooner your compressor will start again to build up some more pressure. This compressor automatically starts to fill up when the pressure in the tank goes below 6 bar, and it will automatically switch off as it reaches about 8 bars in the tank. It has a safety valve here and it will engage if the pressure in the tank goes too high. In the bottom of the tank there is another valve that you use to drain the tank from water. You see, the compressor sucks in the air in the room and it contains some water, more or less depending on where you live. When the air gets compressed in the tank, it will condensate and build up water in the bottom. Since the tank is made of steel, it will start to rust if you don't drain it on a regular basis. So make sure you drain it and make sure it's closed afterward. This is an oil-free compressor, and that means that it does not require any oil to go. The good thing about that is that it needs less maintenance and that there will be no oil in the air that comes out of the outlet. It's also very silent compared to an oil-filled compressor. On the downside, it's not as powerful, and for high output tools and usage, it just won't do it. But for me, I think it will do just fine. This one has one connection here, and I've connected this spiral hose and an air gun just to test it out. Further, an air filter that needs to be cleaned from time to time. So let's just plug it in and hit the power switch. Okay, here we go. We can see how the pressure starts to build up. And I will now run a noise check here on my phone. Okay, it's not 48 decibels, but well, that's okay. It's not very noisy either, but it's definitely not 48 decibels, even though my phone is not the most accurate tool. But I can't figure out how they got this to 48 decibels because it's definitely louder. Now, to adjust the outlet pressure, we turn this knob and you see that the pressure on the gauge will go down, although the pressure in the tank is still high. When I use my airbrush, it has a working pressure between 1 and 3.4 bars, so I will turn down the pressure to that, and the pressure in the tank will probably last quite some time. Okay, very nice to see things up and running. I will soon return in new videos where I put paint in this airbrush. In the meantime, check out these videos where I paint beautiful bike frames, and I'll see you in my next DIY bike project. Cheers!